optimal Samus would just be me and Silver mixed into one person. Like, that would probably be optimal. Or somewhat.
That's an interesting take. I think that's a little I don't know what the optimal Samus looks like. But I do think.
God damn, they're fucking starting this shit.
I know that an optimal Samus at least would. An optimal Samus would use the full kit the way that Cameron does. A lot of people see all these frisky movement options that Samus has and don't really do anything about it. So we've got Natebug already in rest mode, already kind of puking. Let's see how things unfold. I'm curious to see how Nate kind of makes this matchup work. I want to see if it's similar to the way Jordan does. I think Jordan in general is a lot more, you know, Jordan's out here spacing aerials and stuff. I think Nate holds ground a lot more and is really just kind of looking for the places where it's like, me winning neutral here means you die. Which I think is honestly a bit, in a very simple way, but a way to kind of characterize the difference between them in general. Nate is way more looking for his win con and his kill confirm, and Jordan is, like, I think a bit more fluidly just like, oof, sick nair. Yeah, that like tether instant wall jump thing is kind of hard, but is something that reaps a lot of benefits in a lot of matchups. Yeah, also the tough thing about Nate is that Nate's playstyle of like not being the most interactive and really just trying to like squeeze the win out of you off of like less interactions. Once Nate has a lead, Nate is obviously like way less inclined to interact with you or to put themselves in any sort of risky situation. So, you know, Nate now has that lead, is, you know, like up half a stock-ish, and it's just gonna kind of see, you know, Nate was very much a like, come win the game, like, come and win the game now type of player. Nate's not gonna like, I'm gonna get in your face and beat you. Nate's like, show me like how you're going to like punish me in a way, or like go through my defense in a way that will actually win, which is hard because Puff wants that. Yeah. Puff, at the end of the day, is a you know, a passive character, someone that kind of needs the other player to interact in an ill-informed way to win. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Nate's just so good at milking these. I mean, it's just. Nate's like okay with getting hit. That's the thing, is Nate's not like a I can't get hit at all guy, but Nate knows that like, oh, I can get hit in these ways, and it doesn't matter because I can probably, at the very least, like trade off getting hit like this.
Plus your Puff, like sometimes it's advantageous to get hit. Low key.
I mean, I think it's just advantageous when you have a big lead to like know you can take a hit and get a trade, and at the end of the day, like that's kind of the win, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if Nate gets a fair and then gets hit by, like, a weak hit off Samus, like, 10 times, that's a lot of damage that Samus has. This is the kind of place where that sort of strategy might fall apart a little bit. Silver's kind of going a little crazy right now and winning back, but, you know, let's see. Let's see how Nate cleans it up.
Wait.
Yeah, and now we wait. See, yeah, now Nate is kind of... See, I feel like Nate is doing a little bit more of like the... Oh, that should be it in there. Yep. Once the game sort of evens up, I think you see a lot more of that like back air walling sort of style from Nate. that is more like traditional puff stuff, because Nate kind of hasn't earned the right to like sit there and wait for you. You kind of need to like do more risky things. Yeah.
Yep.
Tough. That's the other thing is like also the pace change is really rough. It's really hard to like. It's really hard to you know, you have someone that's kind of been playing a little bit more Kame the whole time, and then last stock when it's even, they kind of finally start bringing in some more pressure. That's kind of like just the outs. It's in the game, but it's more about like mental mix-ups and like surprising people. Nate, I think, is extremely good at that part of the game. Nate will just be like, okay, it's time to switch up the way I'm playing now, and just kind of throw you off guard. Oh, this is really tough. I'm like sensing this movement getting caught by an odd fair bear.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That should. I don't think this is. Wow, I did not see the route to get back to stage safely. That was lovely
crazy
movement. Yeah, just hanging there in a dangerous spot for a little too long. Too far away for sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. And after almost 6 minutes, Nate squeezes that win away after that SD. Oh my god. And here we go. Yeah, look at Nate. Even Nate shaking, you know, shaking the head, kind of saying like, "Oh, well, now I just get to, you know, now I get to chill out. Now I just get to go bug mode on him, you know." I mean, yeah, Nate. Every time I play Nate, the first thing that I'm thinking of is like, just don't give Nate a lead. Like, Nate is just not the kind of player that's gonna like, you know, play with the lead in a way that's like super punishable. See, like, oh, I got hit with fair or whatever, you know, you're still kind of fine. That's why that's the big thing, is that like Nate's not getting killed early. Like, Nate's like, I'm gonna try to throw my hitboxes out in a place to where if you hit me with like reverse nair or fair a little bit, or you clip me, like, at the end of the day, I have this huge lead, and I'm now getting you at higher and higher percent, and Nate's just going to win this trade game every time, unless Silver gets like a big, juicy punish. And we saw the game kind of play out the way it's playing out right now. The whole time. Well, see, even then, right, Nate's probably thinking like, okay, cool, I don't get fucking 0 to death in charge shot. Nate has kind of a whole lot to play with right now. Yeah. And now here we are, same position. We saw the last game actually played out pretty much identically to this, up until it was 2 stocks apiece, with Nate, or with Cameron at like 130 and Nate at like 0, and then Cameron hit like a gnarly punish, and it turned into a close last stock game. But like, yeah, we're gonna see some, yeah. It's like, oh, like that nair, if I get hit by it, I might, like, something bad might happen. I'm just going to move away. But then a lot of these, like, the aerial interactions are just, I don't even know.
Whole lot of them this matchup.
Yeah, they feel so flimsy in this matchup. I don't know. Like, I feel like this matchup, when a lead doesn't get like established so quickly because of rest, is way more of a. See, this is the point last game where it turned into a game. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Nate just gets the kill or if it turns into a game again. See, now like Nate's just eating a lot of trades really quickly.
I've seen the lot of percent right now.
It'd be really funny if both of these.
I think you called it.
Yeah, this is literally exactly what happened the last game. Like, Silver just kind of turns it up a notch, and then those interactions that were trades where, you know, Nate gets a little fair and then gets like hit by a weak hit after, so still like, you know, coming out with like in a good position. Now that's turning into.
Yeah, it's a game now.
I will also say Nate probably could have adapted to that, because Nate got hit with that exact same Nate got hit with that exact same mix-up on the on game 1, and yeah, let's see. Oh, the Panko. No, I'm just kidding. That's so Jordan just end warmers with those wavelands every time. Let's see.
Oh, doesn't get the second.
Yeah, the jab, the crouch, too strong,
Hey,
and the
nice
mistech
rest.
just makes that a. You really hate to see that. Ooh,
That was confident. That was confident.
It's tough. I mean, that's like kind of one of those things. Is like through all the BS, Nate will be like, ah, you missed your tech there. I can rest now. Like Nate's gonna pass the like the coolness check. Like coolness as in like you know, like oh my God, what's the word? Coolness.
Saying
is in,
this
like,
while Nate's
composure,
getting punished for a rest.
That's what I'm saying. Nate's gonna pass the composer check. Yeah, sorry, I'm like.
Oh shit! There is Pokemon music in the venue right now.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Man, I forgot that like these games take so fucking long.
Oh, they take forever.
I have to like say something.
I mean, you're doing it. You're doing
I'm
great
trying.
filling the time. You're doing great.
See, I'm like filling in the time, and then like something meaningful happen after 3 minutes of like this, and then I'm like miss it because I'm in the middle of like a complete like dissociative tirade because I'm trying to like just keep my mouth moving.
Exactly.
B, I would love nothing more than Prime Natebug back, honestly.
I think we're.
All I've been saying recently is that we don't need new people. We just need our warriors to come back. And having Robert and Nate both there yesterday and trying and locked in, and having Nate back here today and Robert saying, I'm locked in and I want to like get back on the PR and be good. Like that is like, I think that's all we need to get back to a good place. Like, you know, like we can have one person maybe. We can have one person that isn't there, but you know we can't have like Deems and Robert and Nate all just disappear. You know,
It takes a lot out of a scene wherever you lose like integral players like that, especially ones that like give a lot of interesting wins and a lot of interesting losses, like both ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sad thing in all of this is that we will be losing Swagger Goat at the end of the season, but or maybe not even at the end of the season, but at some point this season. You should just at the very least it's okay to be slacking or not feel like entering at the moment. It would just be cool if you like hit attendance before you left. Because I think it'd be cool to have you. I think we could push out another really strong PR this season if you hit attendance and Nate and Robert do. I don't think anyone else like is gonna miss it, you know. So. That's true. We also gotta get Diego. Honestly, if we host enough monthlies, we'll also get Diego. Like we get Diego, Robert, Nate back, and we finally have like a super solid 10 again. It's been a while since like I've looked at 10 and been like, oh my God, that's like a hitter, you know. No offense to the recent PRs, you know. Oof. Uh-oh, I'm joined in the commentary trenches.
Yeah.
See, I'm rooting for Cameron here just because that's my goat. Oh, also we have Silver back. That's the other thing I forgot. We did just retrieve Silver from the mines of Ohio. Oh my God.
That guy won Barlucci actually every time.
Yeah, honestly, Cameron just kind of was cooking over there. Cameron had issues with some of the Sheiks and was grinding with the Pikachu, but you know, besides that, the only stories I ever hear Cameron talk about from Ohio are the Sheiks.
Oh, crazy charge shot.
The Sheiks that Cameron did not enjoy playing, and the Pikachus that Cameron loved playing. And that includes Spinda, who's definitely a Fox player, but as a Pikachu. Dude, I have a feeling that this one is gonna go like 7 minutes. This is my intuition right now.
I think it's gonna be the thing where it's like the first 2 stocks take forever, but then like the last 2 somehow just like go.
Just breeze by.
Somehow, yeah. So it'd be like.
I think it depends on if Nate's in the lead. If Nate's in the lead, it's gonna take forever because Nate's not gonna.
Yeah.
Nate's not gonna push the issue.
I think it'll be like a 6.
Yeah.
6 or maybe a 5:30 or
Ooh, let's
like
do
it's
this.
bad.
Let's everyone guess what time this game is gonna end.
Huge.
And,
Actually huge.
And whoever guesses the closest will have good fortune and be free of famine.
That was SE and then get charge shotted.
All right, I'm punching that this game is going to end 201. 201. No, yeah, 201. 201. I already said it.
Whoever gets closest gets VIP and VGBootCamp 2.
Ooh, that's high award. 53 seconds. These people aren't at Camp
That's
B.
bold.
You can't see if this was a normal Samus, maybe, but Cameron's not gonna do that.
There's gonna be like one like up tilt that gets rested.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You could just, yeah. Let's see who gets the closest. We got 53. We got 130. I'm at 201. What's your call, Jack? Get it in quick before more of this game goes by.
201. I think it might be like 230.
230. Okay. Let's see, y'all.
Like these last 2 have gone like pretty fast.
These last 2 have gone pretty fast, but I think if we don't get a rest or a charge shot,
Well, like the first one was like 2.5 minutes, and then this one ended at like 1.
45 seconds. You gotta realize. I mean, to be fair,
That's huge. That would have been.
To be fair, we are not halfway through this game, and almost 4 minutes have gone by. Like that is something to consider. Like Nate's just at 2 stocks. Right?
I think we're more than halfway because Cameron's gonna win.
That's a good call. Let's do this for the next game too, because if Cameron wins, I'm enjoying the guess the time game. This is something to take my mind off the fact that this is all I've seen since I came here is Puff Samus, Puff Dittos, and Samus.
Dude, I swear to God, Cameron doesn't know how to charge. That's like the first time I've seen him charge and then like not do an attack when Puff is nearby. He'll like charge and then do like forward smash or dash tag or like back air if Puff is like at all nearby.
The need to interact is just too strong, you know?
Yeah, but you have a gun.
Baller.
That killed. That was crazy.
Yeah, I don't think Cameron DI'd it well.
No, he went straight left.
Okay, Cameron standing on Angel Plat, a potential big contributor to how this clock game is gonna go. Right now we got 5 guesses in. What's your guess, Mara? You didn't even guess. That should have been a back air.
That should have been charge shot.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Huge.
Yeah, I can just see the reason why I was confident was I could just see that this game was slowing down. Like
This has to be,
I feel like the rest of this game is not going to be.
I need like a 40-second stock.
Yeah.
This is a rest. This is one rest.
Okay, guys, let's see who's right. We're really getting the. I'm like less excited by like this game coming to an end and who might win it, and I'm more excited about who's gonna get the time guess.
Let's go, Nate. Give me a
Low-key,
rest.
King Poyo could be cooking here.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
130 seems
Nate's
like
got some high
pretty good
percent.
now. Yeah. Nate's looking so hard for a rest.
Yeah, Nate's fishing right now. I think it's kind of the issue.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think if that first back
Oh my God.
shielded, it was over.
Wait, like
Wait. If that hit, that was 230.
That was 230.
That was 230 on the dot.
Okay. So now Jack and Jack's family avoids famine. This next game is going to be for avoiding the plague. This game is going to end at Okay. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
I don't see. I don't know how how FD interactions will affect the length of this game.
I think it'll be faster.
Yeah, it'll be faster because Nate's not going to air camp as hard. I'm going to say this one's going to end at 4:02.
I think FD was Nate's pick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with it. Because, like,
I would have gone back to Dreamland.
Cameron was, like, retreating a lot to platforms, so I, like, understand why you might, like, want to. But then, like, now you can't come down or attack weirdly as Puff.
Also, one thing is, like, Cameron is going to use the platforms and do a lot of, like, freaky platform movement. And
Yeah, but, like,
that is something that, like, Cameron enjoys, but it's something that Cameron can be punished for. You can kind of, like, if you watch Cameron enough, I think something that you see with all of the people on the PR is that we all kind of know what Cameron likes to do to some degree.
Eventually you just choose, like, I'm just going to back air, like, right here, and I'll run into it.
Yeah, eventually you kind of realize, like, you kind of see the routes, and then you see the lanes that you can
attack to.
The lanes that you can throw a hitbox out on that'll be effective.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean you'll win because I think Cameron is so good at neutral, but
he's like aware of those spots too.
Yeah. Cameron, I think for as much as we talk about Cameron's movement, it's not gimmicks. I think Cameron actually is like very good at spacing and just general mix-ups.
Kind of owning on this stage. I don't know if I fuck with the.
Okay, that was so baller.
That was kind of awesome.
It was so sick. Man.
I mean, this is the Puff, like.
This
like Nate chose this.
This is tough.
This wasn't Cameron's choice. This was Nate's.
This is tough. Yeah.
Dead.
Nate's gonna have. If Nate loses this, it'll be 2 sets across 2 days. Losing to the old guard, Game 5.
What was the other one? Robert.
Lost to Robert, Game 5 in losers finals yesterday. I was talking about this, about how I don't think of melee classes in Georgia as like when you started playing. I feel like it's like when you broke through and when you got good. You know what I mean? I think of like I was saying that I consider Nate part of my melee class, not because me and Nate started at the same time. I'm like way more Zoomer than Nate melee-wise.
Yeah.
But like I got ranked like a season after Nate and Jake did. But yeah, man, this is really looking kind of tough. Let's see. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, you can just see so obviously when Nate's like kind of phones it in a little bit and just like, oh, I want my win con, I want my rest.
At this point, I get it. Like, you still don't die even at this percent.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Nate knew that rest was going to hit. I feel like that was just kind of Hail Mary.
Yeah. I mean, this goes.
List the classes RN. I don't know. I'm not super tapped into all of them. I just think of me, Jake, and Nate as a class. That's the way I see it.
Audrey was like right before that.
Yeah, Audrey was before that. There was the class. I think you and Audrey are kind of the same class. Actually, no. You were like the ENFP class. Because y'all got ranked like I think a season apart or something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Zhizhiz. Wow, the reverse 32. I'm not gonna lie. After that Mistech rest on
that one was fucked up.
On game 2, I really thought this was Nate's set.
Yeah.
I think it was still Nate's set to lose, but you know.
Yeah, FD was not.
FD wasn't a good pick. I don't know why I need to go back.
Dreamland again.